Hey, welcome to workout number 1. Today we're going to be focusing on upper body, abs, and our thigh. The only equipment that you need is ankle weights. This is Paige. This is Molly. Let's go. All right, circuit number 1. We're going to start with 1 minute of heel to butt running in place. So for this one, that's exactly what it sounds like. We're just doing heel to butt running in place instead of doing high knees. So high knees could use a little bit too much of your hip flexor and your upper thigh. We don't want that. So ladies, go ahead and start. So 1 minute. So heel to butt running in place is really good at just getting your heart rate elevated. It doesn't use your the fronts of your legs, your hip flexors, the way that like a burpee, a jump squat that a lot of group classes trainers would have you do. And it kind of warms up your hamstrings too. We do a lot of booty, hamstring, upper inner thigh gap toning. So we want to make sure that your legs are good and warmed up. Your heart rate is elevated. So yeah, yep. Oh, just wait. Just wait. All right. So yeah, with these workouts, there's no squats, no lunges, no burpees. Those are great, but if your goal is to either shrink your legs down or just to not bulk up, a lot of girls can build leg muscle really quick, so we don't do any of those. We err on the side of caution and just no squats, no lunges, no burpees. All right, 3 seconds. All right, okay, so next we're gonna go down to your mat. You go that way, you go that way. Try not to slide off your mat. So we're gonna do 20 of the stretch and crunch. So this one, it's a normal sit-up, a normal crunch that you've done a million times, but the main difference is when you lay down, you wanna pull your back up off the mat. So you're gonna see Molly and Paige, they're pulling their back up off their mat when they lay down. When you do that, take a breath of air. That's gonna fill your lungs with air. That's going to expand your rib cage, and you're gonna feel that ab crack line down the center of your core. We want that. Okay, so we'll go for 20, all right? Crunch it up. All right, let's go. All right, perfect. And you see how they're not sitting all the way up. They're stopping just shy of sitting all the way up. That's what we want. If you sit all the way up, that's gonna give you your abs a little bit too much rest. You could sit up all day long, like watch a movie, you know, if you're just sitting all the way up. I want the only rest that your abs to get is when you lay down to stretch your abs out. It's called an active rest. So you're doing something while having a quick little brief rest. That's what we want. Perfect. 20. All right. Next, we're gonna do 50 scissor kicks for lower abs. So yeah, go and stay right there. Perfect. So with these, you can either crunch up, you can lay flat, it's up to you. Whatever is more comfortable for your back, it doesn't really matter. So I want you to kick your legs all the way out, lock your knees out, and side to side. Not up and down, not wide and slow, really short, quick side to side. And if it does give your back a little bit of discomfort, you can raise your legs up a little bit, and that's gonna shove your back down to the floor, and it should feel a lot better. But if your back is fine, you can do either one. You can lay flat, you can crunch up. So Paige is laying flat, Molly's crunched up, doesn't matter. All right, then we're going back up to the heel to butt running in place. All right, 1 more minute. Do you feel those in your lower abs? Scissor kicks? Yep. Yeah, and with all of these workouts, every single workout that we do, there's probably gonna be abs in them, and we target your core from every possible angle. So we'll do upper abs, middle abs, that's what the stretch and crunch was. The scissor kicks were lower abs. We want to make sure that your entire body, your core stays very athletic and toned. That's the goal. I think it's working well, as you can see. Yeah. And this is Molly. This is Paige.
This is John.
All right. 5 seconds. Now, these girls have been working with me for years, so they're amazing. Love these girls. They're awesome. The hard work clearly shows. All right, right back to the stretch and crunch. So 20. Remember, lay all the way back. Pull your back up off the ground. Take that little breath of air. Expel that air whenever you crunch up. Suck it in when you lay down. Right. Abs are looking good. So all the abs that we do, there's like a stretch or a twist to pretty much everything. You're gonna hear me talking about that stretch and the twist, the ab crack line, every single workout. That's really good. The abs that we do, they're all focused on just lengthening and elongating your abs and just giving you that really feminine, like VS Angel type of a core, and not like a boxy, like masculine six pack. All right, right into 50 scissor kicks. Perfect. And within each circuit, really try not to take any breaks or breathers. But in between each circuit, if you need to take a 5-10 second break, breather, grab some water, that's totally fine. I want to make sure that your heart rate is elevated the entire workout, so we're burning calories and fat the whole time. If you take too long of a rest, your heart rate could dip down, and you kind of have to start from scratch. Yeah. Yeah, the stretch and crunch, it's no joke. It looks like just a normal sit-up, but it's not. If you focus on getting that stretch, that just amplifies the exercise. The burn. Yeah, couldn't think of the word. Yeah. Yeah, makes a huge difference. All right, 10 seconds. Almost done with round one. Circuit one. All right, last set of stretch and crunch. All right, you got this. Perfect. And the only equipment that we're using today is just going to be ankle weights. That is it. Just ankle weights. No dumbbells, no sliders. We'll talk more about the ankle weights in a few minutes whenever we get to that circuit. Right. Abs are looking great. Abs better be on fire. All right, last set of scissor kicks. Perfect. And these, like I said, it's lower abs. You're gonna feel these like underneath your belly button, like right here. That's a tricky area to target without using too much of your hip flexors. You're gonna feel it in your hip flexors. That's totally fine, but it's not gonna build anything up. That's unavoidable to not feel it in your hip flexors. All right, circuit one, done. Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, circuit number two. We're gonna start with 50 jump twists. So for the jump twist, think of it like a jump rope type pace. Keep your abs as tight as you can. Twist your hips, leave your upper body still, lean back a little bit. You're gonna feel the stretch this way and this way while your heart rate is getting back up. So let's go ahead and get started. So 50, 5-0. And with the rep counts, with anything that we do, we're gonna do 50 of the jump twists, then we're gonna go right into 50 of the plank twists. In any workout that we do where it's like left, right, like this, and I say 50, it's that number total, 25 both sides, if you wanna count left, right. Anything that we do that is like inner thigh, one leg at a time, one side at a time, and I say 50, it's gonna be that number both sides. Okay, so plank twist. Trying to kick me too? Yeah, all right. Your legs are too long. All right, so plank twist. Go down, it's a normal plank. Pretend that there's like a soccer ball, volleyball underneath your hips, and you're coming up and over and around that invisible ball. So 5-0, so 25 each side. So this is one of my favorite exercises for just generally your entire core. It's gonna get your abs, your obliques, your rectus abdominis, your lower back. It gets everything. You're gonna feel a lot of these too. I talk about this in every single workout that we do. A lot of the ab exercises that we do, there's a lot of upper body in them too. So your upper body, your shoulders, your chest, your triceps, your upper back are gonna be burning too. Since we're not going to the gym, lifting heavy weights, using like big equipment, yeah, this one burns. We wanna make sure that your entire body stays very athletic and toned. All right, so next, we're just gonna flip over to your booty, and we'll do 15 plank twists. 15 tricep dips. Yep, yeah. So 15 tricep dips. So just go down. Yeah, just dip your booty down to the floor, and then use your elbows and your triceps. Lock your elbows out, and then just pop right back up. So 15, and then back up for the jump twists. Yeah, we're gonna make sure the backs of your arms stay very athletic and toned. We really focus on a lot of those areas that most girls that are in good shape, working out, eating healthy are kind of annoyed with, like the backs of your arms, your inner thigh gap area, the kind of like outer hip area, underneath your belly button area, all those kind of like little kind of like annoying areas. That's what we really try to focus on. These workouts are amazing for that. I'll dodge your legs this time, Molly. Yeah. If you haven't noticed, Molly's like shockingly tall. Or maybe you're average and I'm just like really short. So maybe that's it. All right. You feeling it?
Oh yeah.
Good. Remember, come up and over and around that ball. Like a rainbow arcing type of emotion. All right, looking perfect. Awesome. All right. Now back to triceps, not plank. Yeah, plank dips. All right. Lock those elbows out. Arms are looking good. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's a small range of motion, but it burns. You don't have to go to the gym and do like, get heavy dumbbells, new tricep kickbacks, or, do like the tricep machines. Like I said, you can do all of these at home. There's no need to even step foot in the gym with these workouts. You can if you want to, but if you don't, you don't have to. You can do these workouts literally anywhere. Perfect, perfect. So like I said, it's your entire core, all the way around, but mainly your obliques. With that really feminine VS Angel type of a core. That's what we're going for. All right. All right. Triceps, last one. Arms are looking great. Arms are burning, I know, I can tell. Yeah. Well, you'll be happy with the way they look when you're done. Yeah, that's the goal. All right, done with circuit 2. All right, circuit number 3. So for this one, I'm actually gonna want you to put your ankle weights on if you have them. We're using 2-pound ankle weights each. We're gonna do 30 cross jacks wearing the ankle weights. If you don't have ankle weights, it's totally fine to do these completely body weight only. Not a big deal, but I like to use light ankle weights, no heavier than probably like 3, 4, 5 pounds. I think 2 pounds for all the inner thigh, hamstring, booty exercises that we do is kind of like the sweet spot. So 30 cross jacks. So for these, it's just like a jumping jack, just crossing your legs. So we'll do 30. Then we're gonna go down and we're gonna do 20 slow stretch and crunch, kind of like what we did earlier. Just really, really slow. I'll explain that in a second. And then we'll do 20 slow reverse crunch. So with all these workouts, we start each circuit with some type of like little bouncy cardio. I want to make sure that your heart rate is elevated the entire workout. Okay, so back to the stretch and crunch that we did earlier. So it's the same exact thing, just lay down really slow. So you can like over exaggerate that stretch. Take that breath of air, like I kept talking about the first circuit. Like over exaggerate, like reach as far back as you can possibly go. Yeah, like there's something way behind you that you're trying to get. Your back is gonna come way up off the ground. You're gonna feel that stretch just a little bit more. Or a lot of it more. All right, yeah. All right, we're going for 20. And then we're gonna go into the reverse crunch. Just transition just straight into the reverse crunch. Right, okay. So with this one, kind of cradle your lower booty with your hands, and then you're gonna have to have the perfect bend to your knees. So watch the bend that Paige and Molly have with their legs. You have to like lock that bend in your knees the entire time. Don't like kick your legs out, then pull in, and then go up like that. You wanna lock that bend in the entire time. When your feet go down to the floor, that's gonna pull your back up off the ground again. Take that breath of air. That's gonna stretch your abs out even more. Perfect. Yeah, don't kick your legs out too far. If you kick your legs out too far, that's gonna use way too much of your hip flexors and your upper thighs, especially if you're wearing ankle weights. And if you have your feet too close to your booty, whenever your feet go down, your back isn't able to actually come up off the floor. So it has to be in that kind of like sweet spot right here, like that Molly and Paige both have. Feeling it?
Oh yeah.
Good. And you want to keep your head and shoulders down the entire time. Don't crunch up. If you crunch up, your middle back has to stay on the ground. Just relax your head and shoulders. Let your back come up off the floor. All right. Round 2. Let's do it. All right, back to 30 cross jacks. Yep. Hey, whatever you need to do to keep the tempo. It's all about pace, tempo, and just having fun. A good workout doesn't need to be a drill sergeant yelling at you. I want all of my clients, whether you're in the studio or doing these online programs, I want you to start with a smile and end with a smile. No point in doing a workout if you're dreading going to the workout and then you leave thinking that you're about to puke. We want to there's got to be a balance. It's going to be a good workout and you want to enjoy it, so we want to keep doing it. Perfect. I used to work with some trainers that thought it was funny when some of their clients would throw up. So then I'd be like, dude, like they're never gonna want to come back. Yeah. So no, you have to enjoy the workout. That's what's gonna make you want to keep doing it. All right. All right. Reverse crunch. 20. Remember, both of these are slow. So kind of like I don't know, like you're fighting gravity big time, like kind of like really kind of fight gravity going down. Pull your back up, take that breath of air. All right, looking good. Form is spot on. And with both of these, with the stretch and crunch and the reverse crunch, when Molly's feet go down to the floor, like I could like literally put my like whole arm underneath her back. That's like as much as I want your back to come up off the floor. That's what we want. All right. Okay, last set. Here we go. 30 cross jacks. Yeah, I hope so. Shiny's good. And do this, whenever you go down for the stretch and crunch, do the cobra stretch first.
Oh, yeah.
Do the cobra stretch, then do the stretch and crunch, then reverse crunch, then do the cobra stretch again. So these, all these ab exercises, it's all about the stretch and the twist. So as much as you want to do like the cobra stretch to stretch your abs out, absolutely go for it. All right. Stretch it out. Like I keep saying, it's all about those long, lean, very toned abs, but still very feminine. Not boxy, not bulky. That's what we're going for. That's what all of these ab exercises help you guys achieve. All right. Okay. All right. Last set. Last set. You got this. You got this.
Oh, yeah.
I know your abs are on fire. Yeah. With this circuit, your abs are like on fire, guys. So if their abs are on fire, I guarantee your abs are too.
They're not burning.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not burning. They're not doing it right.
Exactly. Perfect. So this is what we're going for. So like this like ab crack line right there, down the center of both of their cores. That's the look we're going for. Like I said, it's all lengthening and elongating your ab muscles. That's a look that we can get. All right, now flip it over and do the cobra stretch.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, your abs will be very happy with you tomorrow if you do this stretch kind of throughout the whole workout and at the end. You kind of like twist to the side too if you want to. Perfect. All right, go and pop it up. We're done with this circuit. All right, awesome. All right, circuit number 4. We're gonna start with a 50 jump twist again. So it's that jump rope type pace, abs as tight as you can, upper body still, lean back a little bit. You're gonna feel that stretch this way and this way. You're gonna keep your heart rate elevated the entire time. So it's 50, 25 both sides. Then we're gonna go down, we're gonna do a little bit more core, which actually is gonna get a lot of your upper body too. So we're doing 15 of the reach throughs on each side. So this one, Molly's gonna do it on her hands. Paige is gonna do it on her forearms. So this one, you want your top leg in front. Whichever leg is in front, that's the way you're gonna twist. Don't stack your feet. You have to focus a little bit too much on your balance if you stack your feet. I see people do that sometimes and I have to correct them. Don't have your top foot behind your bottom foot. You can't really twist as much. So reach through when you come up, almost like a graceful kind of motion, like squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit too. You're gonna feel that a little bit in your upper back. So this one, it mainly is core, but you're gonna feel this one a lot in your upper body and your upper back as well. So like I said earlier, we sneak in a lot of upper body, a lot of arms, a lot of shoulders, a lot of upper back into a lot of these core exercises. I know you're feeling your core. Are you feeling in your arms and your upper back too? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, next, we're gonna transition straight down into the inner thigh. So we're gonna do the 20-20 inner thigh circles. So for this one, just lay flat on your side, throw your top leg up and over, just relax your top leg, keep your hips perpendicular to the ground, and then make 20 smooth circles clockwise, then 20 counterclockwise. And for this one, like, actually try to make a smooth circle. It's a lot trickier than it seems. Like doing the inner thigh just straight up and down that we do in these workouts, it's pretty easy, but actually doing the circle, making that smooth circle is a lot tougher than it seems. If you're not really focusing on making that smooth circle, you're probably gonna be doing like a janky like triangle. Yeah, both sides. So it's 20 one direction, then 20 the opposite direction. Perfect. And with all the inner thigh that we do, the main focus is really keeping your knee locked out. If your leg is bent, your lower leg can kind of cheat a little bit for your upper inner thigh gap area. So we're trying to tone up these upper inner thigh gap muscles. That's a tricky area to target. So if you're trying to target those areas, you might be doing like wide squats, side lunges, things like that, and that could build up muscle where you probably don't want to build it. So we just want to isolate it. All right, right back to the jump twists. You guys are killing it. Keep those abs tight, lean it back just a little bit. You want to flex and stretch your core even when we're doing cardio. All right, right back to the plank or the reach throughs. Perfect. And really make sure you're twisting your hips. Don't just do this part with your arm. You want to reach through and then twist your hips. Right, perfect. So a lot of these twisting exercises, I'm a visual person. I think of like you have a wet washcloth and you're kind of like wringing it out. So think of that when you're doing like the Russian twist, the reach through twists, the plank twists. Right. Perfect form. Crushing it. Yeah, your arms are going to be shaking big time. It's funny, some of these ab circuits that we do, they're like, of course, they're big ab circuits, but it's like, oh my God, I think my upper body, my arms are actually more tired than my abs. Yeah, yeah.
Remember the bar?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we used to, in my old studio, I've been working with these girls, Molly for like 5 years, Paige for like 3 years. I used to actually put a bar right here on a step, and she would have to physically go around a bar. And if she would kick it, it would knock it over. So she would have to have perfect form. So that's why I said really try to make that smooth circle, like a big. It doesn't have to be a huge circle, but think of it like your foot is going around like a small little like metal pipe or something. Yeah. That's a good idea too. So if you're looking at like the wall in front of you, like Paige is right here, if there's like an outlet on the wall or a spot on the wall, or just something in front of you, try to like visually go around that little spot. That helps a lot too. Perfect. So yeah, this one is great at getting like your entire upper inner thigh gap area. So the straight up and down that we do, gets the middle part, the inner thigh V's that we're about to do, get the in front and behind, and then the inner thigh circles get the entire inner thigh gap area. All right, last set. Keep those abs tight. All right, back to the reach throughs. Whoop, yep. Yeah, last one. And like I said, if you have a bad wrist, if you're like a gymnast for years and you have a bad wrist or for whatever reason, if you need to go on your form, that's totally fine. This one's a lot tougher than it seems. And it's getting like full body, like I said. So it's getting your arm, your shoulder, your chest, your upper back, your entire core, your lower back. It gets everything. So we do a lot of multitasking with a lot of these workouts since we're doing them pretty much body weight only. Right. Perfect. All right, okay. Last set of inner thigh. With doing the right type of cardio and the right type of inner thigh gap exercises, you're probably gonna see results pretty quick in your upper inner thigh gap area. So this area right here, the upper inner thigh gap area, the outer part of your hip, that's usually the places that most girls gain fat first and lose it last. So by doing the right type of cardio, not doing like the squats and the lunges, doing this type of isolation toning for your upper inner thigh, you should see results pretty quick. You know it's a good workout when both of you are quiet for like 10 seconds. Yeah, these girls are never quiet. So if they're quiet for a bit, you know it's a good circuit. All right, awesome. Yeah, there we go. Now you're free to talk. Okay, all right, done with that circuit. All right, good job, guys. All right, fifth circuit. We're gonna do 50 heel to butt running in place for cardio. So let's go ahead and jump in. So 5-0. Remember, heel to butt, not high knees. High knees, a little bit too much hip flexor. Girls can build hip flexor muscle really quick. We don't want that. We want to lean that out and still warm up the backs of your legs. So 5-0, 25 each side. There we go. All right, next, we're gonna go down to your mat and we're gonna do 10 push-ups. But this is kind of like a modified push-up. You want your feet pretty wide, your hands really wide, like wider than a normal push-up. You're gonna go down maybe like an inch or two. It's a really short push-up, and then come up, and then kind of like the reach throughs that we just did, I want you to come up, get your upper body perpendicular to the ground, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together again. So We just did some core and upper body, upper back with the reach throughs, the previous circuit. Now we're doing the front of your body and a little bit of upper back. And you want to keep your booty down, your abs tight. You're going to feel that actually a lot in your core. Did you feel that in your core too? Yeah, it's a big twist in your core. All right, so then we're going to do 20 of the inner thigh Vs. So we just did the 20 inner thigh circles. Now we're making a really tight capital V with your leg. And count each V as one. So it's like 1, 2, 3. I hope I didn't throw off your counting by me counting.
I never count anyways.
Awesome. All right, other side. Perfect. I always feel bad when I start counting, like when I know someone else is counting, like in their head. I'm like, oh, I knew I just threw off the entire class. All right, perfect. So like I said earlier, the inner thigh Vs get like way up in front and kind of way back here in your inner thigh. The circles get the entire thing. The inner thigh straight up and down that we do just gets the middle. So we target your inner thigh from every possible angle. We target your core from every possible angle. We target your glutes from every possible angle. That way we make sure that your entire body stays very athletic and toned while we're either shrinking everything down or just not bulking up. So there's a reason we do everything with these workouts. A lot of group classes just kind of like throw everything at you to make you as sweaty as possible, burn as much calories as possible, which is fine if that's what you're going for. But if you're wanting more of like a model type of a body, we got to be kind of careful about the types of exercises that we do. It's like I was saying earlier, there's a reason we do everything. All right, perfect. Keep those abs tight, booty down, twist your torso. All right, good. Perfect. Yeah, we've done a lot of upper body in this workout.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't seem like much on paper when you see the workout. You're like,
And then you do it.
yeah, it's sneaky. The upper body and my workouts it's really sneaky. A lot of people reach out and they're like, hey, it doesn't seem like you do much upper body. And then I'm like, do one workout with us and then come back to me. Then they're like, oh, okay.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. All right, perfect. Remember, knee locked out, that's the main thing. And I don't really care what your toes do. A lot of people ask when we do like the booty exercises, the inner thigh, like, do my toes need to be pointed? Do they need to be flexed? It really doesn't matter. The main thing is to focus on locking your knee out with the inner thigh. Yeah, it's a little light jog. Perfect. All right. Okay, last set. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. You got this. Home stretch. All right, after this last set, we're gonna do one little cool down. So just know that the finish line is right there. Just hang on, guys. The finish line is in sight. You can see it. You can see it. All right, knee locked out. Looking good. Yeah, you gotta lock that knee out. If not, like I said earlier with the circles, your leg can kind of cheat, knee locked out. Your upper inner thigh gap muscles have to do everything. Right. Almost done, almost done. All right, so after this last set, I'm gonna have Paige and Molly take their ankle weights off, roll them up, and turn your ankle weights into light little dumbbells. So now we have two little 2-pound dumbbells. So roll them up. We're gonna do 50 of the half jack with the bicep curl. So right here, so we're gonna come all the way up, flex your biceps, come all the way down to stretch them out. So 5, 0, then we're gonna go down with 20 of the stretch without the crunch. We'll show you that too. So this is it, 1 set and you guys are done. All right, 50, yeah, 5, 0. All right, come all the way up, all the way down. So 5, 0, abs tight, flex your biceps. So like I said, we like to multitask. So cardio and biceps. Yep. We did core, shoulders, upper back earlier too. So yeah, like I said, lots of multitasking. All right, 50, then we're gonna lay down flat, legs flat, keep your head and shoulders down. Done. Okay, cool. All right, now lay completely flat. So this one, it's the stretch and crunch without the crunch. So stretch out as far as you can possibly go. Take that breath of air. It's gonna fill your lungs with air. It's going to expand your rib cage. It just feels really good. And you can use your weights, you can not use your weights, it doesn't matter. As long as you get that stretch. Perfect, we're gonna get 20. And you guys can go enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. Right. Yeah, really. This is the best part of the workout. Whenever I say, let's take your ankle weights off and do the stretch without the crunch, that's when everyone knows, like, and my class is like, oh, okay, we're done. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys are done. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Molly, Paige, you guys are amazing, look amazing, are amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.